I'm sorry to stare, Mr. Wheeler. You remind me so much of my husband. And your face is different, but your eyes and your voice, they seem so similar to his.
If I could only admit that I'm your husband, Martin. God help me. Maybe I should.
Wheeler, you know, I felt the same way when I first met Mrs. Wheeler. I thought she was my mother, Catherine, come back from the dead, but of course that's not possible.
Right. Sheridan felt the same way with Mrs. Wheeler. Obviously, Mr. Wheeler isn't Papa.
My head agrees with you, Mio. But my heart...
Clark. Luis, I have to tell you something. It's time for you to know. Oh my God. That's my gun. Damn, Catherine took it.
Father!
Mrs. Wheeler.
Mio.
Hey, don't touch the gun. Anyone. I'll call 911.
Father and Mrs. Wheeler, you're dead.
No!
This is Luis Lopez Fitzgerald. We need an ambulance over at the Crane Mansion ASAP. There've been gunshots. We have 2 people.
Oh my God, she's alive.
Oh, thank goodness.
Is she wounded?
I don't think so.
Wait a minute. And all this blood. Oh my God, it's my father's. My father's dead.
Oh my God.
Alistair?
What happened here? Who shot Alistair?
No, we heard a gunshot from the living room. We came to see what happened and found my wife and Mr. Crane on the floor.
Well, who are you?
They're the Wheelers. They're friends of the family from Mexico.
It's like Mr. Wheeler said. We were all in the living room and we heard a gunshot and we came to investigate.
His vitals are weak.
I'm getting weaker, I hope.
I'm Dr. Russell. This man has a bullet wound to the chest. He's lost a lot of blood. We're gonna have to do emergency surgery if we're gonna keep him from losing any more.
We'll transport him to the hospital right away.
No, we don't have time for that. We've got to remove the bullet and stop it from hemorrhaging ourselves. Here.
What?
Could you get me a surgical field kit and a gurney that will be stable enough to do surgery on?
Eve, let the old man die and hopefully suffer doing it.
Julian, I hate Alistair as much as anyone. But I took an oath to save human life. Yes, even that monster's.
Eve, just let him die. Just let the bastard die.
Luis, no. Eve, you have to save him.
Why? The man is pure evil.
I know. He's done so many horrible things to us through the years. But I want him to live, Julian. I want to understand why he is the way he is.
What a time for Eve to honor her Hippocratic oath.
Julian, please. I know Father is an evil, hateful man. I know he's cost you a lifetime of happiness with Eve. He's always tried to keep me away from Luis. But seeing him lying there, bleeding, demystified. Father's human after all.
Mortal, yes. Human, no. I hope he's halfway to hell by now. Listen, I understand how you feel in spite of all the pain he's inflicted on you. You missed out on so much love as a child after Mother died. Even though Pilar tried to take Mother's place on rare trips you made back home from school in Europe, Father made no secret of his loathing and contempt for you.
Father always blamed me for Mother's death. It's more than that, though. I know it is. I never had any closure with Mother when she died. I don't want things to end the same way with Father.
Just know that our mother loved us both very much. You could take comfort in that.
I will. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but sometimes I just wish our mother could come back to us.
Would that she could. I'm sure she'd be here now.
I wonder how Father got shot.
I think that's what Sam's about to find out.
Listen, here's what you say. You say that Alistair tried to rape you at gunpoint. You fought back, and the gun accidentally went off. Okay?
Mrs. Wheeler, I need to talk to you a little bit about what happened in the library.
Of course, Chief Bennett.
How did, Alistair end up being shot? Look, I don't want to alarm you, Mrs. Wheeler. But if Alistair dies as a result of his wounds, and depending on the circumstances of the shooting, this could become a murder investigation.
It's not necessary to investigate anything, Chief Bennett. I can tell you exactly what happened. I shot Alistair Crane.
Accidentally?
No. I shot Alistair with every intention of killing him.
Hold on. Let me get this straight. You admit to deliberately shooting Alistair?
I do, Chief Bennett. I just wish that I'd aimed better. I would have saved Dr. Russell from going to all this trouble.
Excuse me, Chief Bennett, sir. Could I please have a few moments alone with my wife?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
We all hate Alistair for all the things he's done to us and people we love. Mrs. Wheeler. I mean, that cold, still look in her eyes. I mean, how could she hate someone she doesn't know so intensely?
It's like the woman has a history with Father, a reason to hate him enough to want him dead.
How can that be? Father and Mrs. Wheeler just met tonight. Father!
No, let Eve do her job.
Father!
I know. This could be it.